My name is Aziza Binti of Aziza Binti Photography and Films, LLC. The thing that got me into documentary photography was the shooting death of Michael Brown Jr. Prior to that, I hadn't been involved in any real activism, and most of my photography had been centered around family portraits, headshots, individual portraiture, things of that nature, but nothing this impactful and powerful. And so once Michael Brown Jr. had been killed, and I started to go to different social justice actions and document some different events and things, that's when it really took off for me. So people would call me and say, hey, there's this social justice action going on and such, we'd like you to photograph this. So I, along with other photographers, would go, and each one of us would capture amazing images at these different events, and each one of the images kind of spoke to those viewing them. The candlelight visual is it's not very glamorous, and it's not very deep or profound. The thing I think about is, am I going to be able to capture these images, period. I think about the limitations of my camera. I think about my own physical limitations due to damage to my spine. So I'm thinking about how to balance my physical limitations, the limitations of the camera, because I'm using a very old camera at this point still. And so I'm thinking about those limitations and how to overcome those limitations. I'm not thinking a whole lot about an emotional connection to what's happening at that moment. For me, it's really more about, I have a responsibility to the person that asked me to photograph this, and that responsibility is to accurately capture the emotions of that moment, the energy of that moment. In order to do that, I have to be aware that all of those things are going on, but I am not at liberty to get lost in them, if that makes any sense. So my real focus is on making sure that none of the limitations that are present in the moment that I present to the situation adversely affect the images that can be captured while there. So I want my work to stand for something even more than what it stands for at this moment, for that to kind of reverberate out through history. That's my goal, and that's my vision and my passion, that my work would connect people, it would create conversation, and it would continue to be a legacy for others to add to, for others to enjoy, and for others to communicate and come together around.